Hello, Miracles in a Month family. I know it's been a while. This is Yvette Chambersville coming to you live. And I have a butterfly in my hair, and it is there to remind me of the message I'm about to share. I want to talk with you today about the life cycle of a butterfly. I know you may say you've heard it all before, but how does that relate to us? In life, in order to go to the next level, to grow, we have to go through similar stages of development, just like the butterfly. The butterfly has an initial stage that it goes through, which is called the egg or the seed stage. That's the stage that we want to call the idea. You have a thought, your creativity is kicking in, there's an idea. Now, the mother butterfly is very picky about where she places her egg. She puts that egg on a plant that has the proper nutrients that are just right for that butterfly. So we too have to set ourselves in the correct environments, the correct networks, the correct relationships that are conducive to our growth, whether it's individual growth, whether it's the growth of a business. You need to align yourself with associate businesses, affiliate businesses that are there to help position you for growth. So it's very important about where your seed or your idea is placed. In addition to that, that butterfly has a particular diet. You just can't eat anything. And with your thoughts, your thinking, what you're listening to, you're reading, you have to be very selective about what's going in, the information that you're taking in, because it's conducive to your growth. You want to grow healthy. The next stage is called the larva stage, or caterpillar stage, is what most people are familiar with. And during this stage, the butterfly is constantly eating. And during this stage, we're constantly acquiring new information. We're acquiring more skills, more knowledge that we need in order to grow. That's necessary. So again, you're going to have to align yourself. Then you're going to get the proper education, the proper knowledge, setting up the proper networks and the proper relationships. And it goes through, when it's in the caterpillar stage, it goes through this stage that's called the molting stage, where it's continuously shedding its skin. So we too, like the butterfly, in order to grow, we're going to have to shed some skin. What that means is that the butterfly is growing, but its skin is not growing. So as the butterfly is growing within, it has to let go of some things. What is it that you need to let go of? Is it some bad habits, bad practices in your business? Is it some bad business partners? What is it that you need to shake off? Is it that self-condemning thinking? Is it that counterproductive thoughts or counterproductive actions? Those are the things that you have to shed, and you have to go through that molting process in order to go to the next level. In addition to this, as the inner parts of you're growing, the inner man, you're expanding in knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Your old habits or the old you is not going to be able to contain that new birth that's going on the inside. So it is necessary for your growth to go through this shedding process. This time it attaches itself to what is called a vine. And I like this because it says that the butterfly forms a girdle on the plant. And the girdle that it forms is like in the form of a C shape. Now the butterfly is going to go through shedding stages 5 times. After that first shedding, the stages of shedding or molting, they're called instars. But what happens on this 5th time, it forms a girdle like in the shape of a C. And for me, that reminds me of the crystal. Walking in the light, doing your business dealings in the light. Be ethical about your practices. Be upright, straightforward, and honest in your dealings and relationships, whether it's an individual, whether it's a church, or whether it's a business. You have to be upright. So there's a term that says putting on girding up your loins with truth. So in this stage of development, you're going to have to get good and honest. Gird up your loins with the truth about where you are. Where do you want to be? What's working? What's not working? Who's working or who's with you and who's not with you? This is very important. And during this stage, a lot of self-examination is going on, and it's very crucial in order to go to the next level. During this stage, there's a lot of self-mastery going on, mastery of skills and techniques. So it's a lot that's going on in the stage. And I'm going to flip my page here because I took some notes. I thought this was really some good stuff here, and I hope you're enjoying it well. During this stage, that C to me also represents that cutting the bridges, cutting the trails that are behind you. Why do you want to do that? Because when you're going for your goal or your vision or your destiny, you want to pursue it as if you don't have a plan B or a backup. You want to put your all into it. You want to dig your heels in with bulldog tenacity, and you want to lock into that vision, that goal, that dream, and you want to go for it like there's nothing else behind you, like you have nothing to go back to. Those are the types of actions and attitudes that produce winners and successful people, successful relationships. So you want to count the cost. That's a C. Count the cost while you're building. And then you want to cut those trails or those bridges. Act as if there's nothing behind you. You have nothing to go back. You have nothing to lose. So this time I'm going in, and you already counted the cost. You're going in and you're coming out like a butterfly. Then the last stage, which is called the chrysalis stage, or for many they may know it the cocoon. Actually, for a butterfly it's called the chrysalis stage, but in a moth it's called the cocoon stage. During this stage, people are looking and it looks like nothing's really going on, but there is something going on. During this stage, there's a lot of transformation that's going on behind the scenes. And you guys haven't seen me, but there's a lot of transformation that's been happening behind the scenes. So transformation is taking place. The butterfly, you are the butterfly. You during this stage, you would have analyzed, you would have planned, and now you're implementing. You're in the stage of implementing. Your eyes are focused on the prize. You see in your mind's eye what it is that you want, and you're locked into that vision. You are almost like a horse that has the blinders on. You're not allowing yourself to be distracted. You're in it to win it. You've gone into the cocoon for the last time, and you've said to yourself, there is no turning back. I have nothing to turn back to. I must come out like a butterfly. This is that stage where you are determined. That determination and that intention and your will is going to take you into that stage, the evolutionary stage, to where you realize your dream, to where your business goes to the next level, to where that relationship blossoms and grows. So it doesn't matter if it's individual business, a corporation, or a church. We all have to go through these stages of development. During this stage, also the antenna are forming on the butterfly. The little antennas are being formed. During this stage is very crucial. We have to put our antennas up, and we have to be ever so watchful, just like the butterfly. We have to be discerning of the dream killers, the leeches that come to sap your time, your energy, your resources, and give nothing in return. You have to be very discreet and very selective about who is worthy of your time during this stage. So with your spiritual antennas, you have to be guarded when it comes to your energy. So during this stage, regardless whether it's a business, church, doesn't matter, your antennas need to go up. During this stage, in that cocoon stage, that butterfly has gone through the trials, the tribulations. It's experienced the heat of the fire, the fiery sun. It's gone through the storms and the thunder. It's gone through the wind and the rain, and it withstood. And that's how it is. Sometimes there was no promise that it's going to be a bed of roses to reach our dreams and our goals. But we do have that. It says the righteous man falleth 7 times and he gets back up. When you're in the cocoon this time, have in your mind's eye, I'm going in and I'm coming out a winner. So irregardless of what you've gone through, keep your eyes focused on the prize. Then the final stage is when the butterfly emerges from the cocoon, and it emerges with its wings, and it is arrayed in all of its glory and its splendor. That's the time when you realize your dream, your vision, your goal, or you've built your business to that level. And I want to tell you today that it is so much achievable, and you can do it. You can win. But during this time, that same butterfly now has to give birth to a seed or to an egg and produce another. This is the stage where you have gone through those situations, and now it is for your turn to impart life, to impart wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to another business, to another individual, to another relationship, maybe to another church or organization. So you too, like the butterfly, will have to reproduce all over again. Thanks for listening, and I want to encourage you to check out the website www www.miraclesinamonth.com. I'm asking you to help us to go to the next level. You can go to that page and you can make a donation. Doesn't matter how small or how great. We've just launched our financial literacy and lifepreneur coaching to help individuals go to the next level in their finances. We're going to help you go through an economic evolution is what I love to call it. And we want to start that business and get it off the ground. We're here to help you with lifepreneur coaching. We'll show you how to evolve and transform into that next level, that next tier up in your business. And we're here to help. So the Daughters of Eve have linked up with Miracles in a Month and Promise Child Production. So www.miraclesinamonth.com. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you on the other side of the miracle, mine and yours. Peace.